one of the biggest blights on indie comics in the entire space has been Rainbow the Brute. So this was originally funded by 2,800 suckers on January 28th, 2021. Now, they leave their campaigns open for not just 30 days. They do the fake closeout thing, like we always love to talk about yesterday. And I'll have more on that tomorrow because it's ridiculous, their reaction to my video. They're so mad, guys. And this means it actually opened in November 2020. So it is now June 2025. Yes, it's just about, I'm working on the quality of my books, guys. I can't come out with one book from 2020 to 2025. These 48 pages. It's just the quality. I have to work so hard on the quality, guys. Yeah, right. There's no way a book that's 48 pages takes 5 years to come out. This is ridiculous. And it should be very, very fast. There's even anatomy problems on the image here. Now, this is a stupid concept and a joke concept to begin with, and I'm okay with doing stupid joke concept books. I've done them myself. I've got a few from Blunder Island to, of course, Robotoad, Wrecked Manlet, and Top Grift, making fun of some things in comic culture. But if you notice with those books, I get them out really fast because you kind of got to be timely with jokes. That's kind of like the whole point of jokes. Now, when this was going, this is all about the fact that women are going into these properties like Star Wars and Marvel, which are boys' properties, and turning them into girls' properties. So the thought is I'll flip the script on that and turn a girls' property, Rainbow Bright, into a boys' property like Conan, right? And you see the little My Little Pony sort of thoughts in there. It's clever. It's funny. I don't begrudge the concept or anything like that. But it's a joke book. It should have been done in a month or two and then been out in a month or two. I mean, this is so silly at this juncture. And the only real rational explanation for this not being out at this point, that $500,000 from 4,000 people has been grifted. Oh, there's more. There's more. There's action figures of $230,000 from 1,600 people that have also been grifted. Have these ones come out? Have the action figures come out? Let's see. November 14th, Paint Masters are in. These are so much fun right here, like little cheap toys that are being oversold for $25 each, $45 some of them for very little. Oh my gosh, painful. Another $500,000, or $250,000 right there. Did these ship out? I don't know. Let me know if you know in the description. If you backed one of these, let me know. But so we're in for this like $750,000 of grift right here on something that has not been completed, has not been worked on at all, and you're just basically giving a loan for 5 years for interest free. Absolutely silly. So this is where the absolute state of things are at this point. He's not any closer to getting this done than he was last month. It's just funny stuff. And we're just going to cover it here because, this is happening across the board. There's in the novel writing community, there's a same sort of thing where there's a Kickstarter scam where this woman has done the same thing and raised a couple $100,000 and then is not delivering the books. And hers are only 2 years into things. The novel writing community is going crazy over that. Crazy. And it's become a big deal where it's sinking her career. For some reason, this grift, which is way worse, 5 years, 48 pages, has not inspired his backers to care that much. Well, I guess, maybe it has. Let's see. 4 hours ago, estimated it's officially crossed into meme territory. I'm no longer mad, dude. 4 years, he takes on new comic book projects before cleaning his plate. You grifting maybe I'm wrong. Maybe please refund the following. I'm going to back Eric July. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the people are pretty pissed about this. And he used to have 4,000 backers. I think the Comicsgate size of things dropped to about 2,500 people overall now, and we're going to start seeing this on new projects, which is why there's going to be problems with the new ones. But there's a really funny thing that the Wheelers have come up with because of this. Now, I did them very similar several years back when Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet was out, and it took several years for 48 pages. Oh, just the excruciating pain of the artist. Yes, I know. I came out with Robotoad Wrecked Manlet. That's right, Robotoad Wrecked Manlet. And And I came out. I came up from with it start to finish, and came out with it within 3 or 4 months. So technically, his book is a parody of my book at this point because mine was out first. That's exactly same thing with Blunder Island and Wonder Island. These people are not working on things. They're not actually producing things. They're fakers. They've been people who don't care about comics, who only care about just like grifting off the latest thing. And that's what Comicsgate has really delved into over the last several years. Now, we have a real difference, guys, and that's what we're doing here, especially on my Substack. And I'm building a sort of web comic community here where you get to read the books and you just read them. I'm not asking you for advance funding. I do some crowdfunds, of course, but they come out and they actually get done. Oh my gosh, let me show you something real quick as I've got you here. I have these leather-bound editions, like of real leather, and you could see just like the beautiful print on the edges of it that are coming out of my Hidden Emperor and Overmind book, which are just going to be phenomenal. This is real cowhide leather. We did like the ultra premium product. You have to make these stamps here where you stamp with gold foil to get it on the cover, and it's beautiful stuff. So these are going to be getting to people who bought these. These have to be handmade, but so this is a year into production, right? And so what happens with this, talk about the 48 pages doesn't take that long to get drawn. This, I have to order cowhide to order, right? Which then the leather makers have to send those out. Then you have to print the things to spec for the correct sizes for the cowhide, which then you have to get that printer. And since we used a premium printer with this, you see this colored edges and all that. That takes several months just to get the book's insides on this. Then you have to have somebody hand bind the leather to this, which, of course, each copy being hand done takes time. Then you have to have them stamp it, and then that's the book. And so this is a process for we sold around close to 100 of these. It takes a long time to get these done in the process, and that's why there's not a lot of leather-bound books out there. Very proud to have the most premium quality product in all of comics out here. No, I don't have any available for sale. This is not a sales pitch, but that's what we're doing. And so we are building real things. We're building real things in reality. We're giving you webcomics because we're about stories and having you read stories first. The webcomic model is way more sustainable than all this stuff, and that's why I want to get you guys on the Substack. It's in the description below. And with this, what we're doing is we're posting a page a day of Flying Sparks. These are my kind of older comics, and you just get to read them. And if you want to buy my books, I have a web store. I really appreciate everybody who does. Of course, you can get physical ones. I only read in physical personally. But I know that the webcomic community is way healthier. And what happens is when you read, you get involved here, and of course, then you can, of course, grab a paid subscription if you'd like. Support us. It's like being a patron of the arts rather than, this kind of thing, right? And so it's a way better, way healthier thing. So grab this. It's on Substack in the description below. I also have Subscribestar, and they're both the same content, so you don't miss anything. Either way, you get it. And then we've got exclusive comics already being posted as well. I've got Astromancer and Extrasensory, which are exclusive comics for paid subscribers. And it's only $5 a month, and we just got a bunch of new ones this week, paid subscribers. Thank you for being here, and thank you for joining up. I really appreciate you being here. This is the new movement in comics because it's really about comics. And I get it. You guys are really burnt out from this, but we've been delivering this entire time. I've got 13 full graphic novels out and more. I've got 9 in development right now, and I just actually came up with a new idea this morning, which I posted up on Subscribestar as well, which, I come up with too many ideas. But the more people we have on here, the more we can keep rolling, and the more we'll keep going. I mean, I'm a very prolific writer, just like Chuck Dixon, just like Stan Lee was. We're actually doing it over here, so thanks for being here, guys, and supporting. And hit the like and subscribe button. So here's the funny part. This is what you've been waiting for. And thank you for listening, because the whole point's to get people reading comics, guys. That's why we have this channel. That's the whole deal. And so this is what Mindy and Mike Wheeler are doing, Rainbow the Brute. Now, if you think this is funny, of course, we have somebody who's done Rainbow Bright, Rainbow the Brute, so that is a change and a pun on the name, but this one's Rainbow, but Rainbow. Okay, so it's a different property. Very good, and it's very different different colors. All right, cool. So this is a fresh new idea, and this is coming to Kickstarter in October from Mindy and Mike Wheeler. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen since, of course, Robo-Toad Wreck Manlet. And if you did not read that book, you should, because it's very, very funny. And great art on that by Ms. Crimson as well, who did my Overmind series. And so this is a very entertaining prospect right here. I'm going to 100% be backing and supporting this 5 years of waiting ends here. Join Rainbow the Brute on his wild ride, because the Rainbow always fights back. Unleash the epic chaos of Rainbow the Brute back. The revival fans deserve. A wild, action-packed fantasy adventure with heart, humor, and rainbow-fueled brawl. So here's this right here. Step into a neon-drenched, honey-soaked Rainbow the Brute 1 Honeysuckle Hangover. That's pretty good. Where the legendary warrior Rainbow the Brute, a fierce fairy with golden heart and temper to match, battles glittery unicorns as our 24-page comic. So, yeah, at least it's 24 pages. So that should only take 2.5 years to come out then, since, no, just kidding. These guys actually deliver, and that's pretty funny. For 5 years, fans have waited for a similar project, delayed endlessly by Ethan Van Sciver, leaving a void of vibrant storytelling. And this is it. Mike Wheeler wrote it. Mindy Wheeler is drawing it. She does great art. And Divinity, maybe I'll get her to do a cover for one of my next books. I think that'd be great. I like teaming with these people. And so this is it. Time is ripe for Rainbow the Brute to soar. Very funny stuff. Target launch date October 2021. Sign up today. I'll put this in the description below. Here we go. Let's get notified. All right, saved. Okay. And this is what they say. Why back this project over 5 years? I've been waiting for this, and this is it. Time is ripe for Rainbow the Brute to soar. With a passionate fan base eager for fresh fantasy comics, proven demand for Unyet for years, this Kickstarter is your chance to be a part of a groundbreaking. This is a groundbreaking launch for sure. And it's already finished. We will keep you informed on regular updates and transparency. For all you CG folk out there, this may be a new concept. We will be ensuring fans get the epic they've waited for without delays. Pretty good. Grab this and bring it to project. And this is the target launch date. It's also when the book will be finished. I said I'll be back in this campaign. Look at that. Dope. Would love to have you on the show to talk about it. Okay. If you actually do this, it will be funny as hell. They are going to do this because they do like to make people laugh. It's pretty good. It says you've already finished yet. You've yet to show a single uncolored panel. Perhaps it would be best to show a page if you're supposedly finished comic. Oh my gosh. This is a joke. Like, come on. These people. Yes, here it is. Won't Ethan try to sue you for this? No way. Of course not. You're effing kidding. Look at this. When will your Kickstarter be live? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Most people are pretty positive towards this. All right, we'll do it ourselves. Give it another 2 years, someone else will be doing a series about some funky Technotoad. This person doesn't know about Robotoad Wrecked Manlet. Robotoad Wrecked Manlet. I better get the cover and go over this. This one was in Walmart. It's out of stock now. It's gone. But I got it into Walmart, guys. You remember the Walmart thing? There's some lore for Comicsgate for you. Did this back in 2021. You are late. Late like Ethan Van Sciver. And there it goes. Funny stuff right here, guys. I'm really enjoying this. This is awesome. This is clever parody. This is really entertaining fun. This is what comics is all about, guys. And that's the deal for the day. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us. What do you think about this? Leave a comment down below. And do sign up for the Substack and get in on Real Comics, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys and supporting. This has been growing so big. And I think by like this time next year, we're going to have this built up to a point where it's rivaling the big Patreons of comics and things like that. I'm banned from Patreon from hate speech, but Substack's a great spot. And we're going to just keep building it and building and building and making something real that Comicsgate failed to provide. Thank you for being great comic book readers and the best people out there. We're building the wonderful community, and it's all because of you.